Okay, this is a nostalgia called something like to the effect of Ian doing prescription pills, which I did not remember until my very best friend in the world, Chris, reminded me of this time in my life. And it was early 20s, um, post Christina, pre Lindsay, pre Stacy, I want to say. And if you're on this website, you probably know who all those people are and how they're reference points in my life, my own personal chronology. So anyway, the point is, a really, really good friend of mine, and a couple of his friends, who I all knew through the restaurant biz, started doing a lot of pills, in addition to our heavy drinking, because when you work in the restaurant industry, y'all know what I'm talking about, Chuck's Chasers.
I do.
It's just part and parcel, which is an awesome phrase, but I love part and parcel. I don't know why, maybe it's just the sounds, whatever. But
I like the word parcel.
it's just, and the way it looks, too.
Sounds exciting.
Like, let's put that on the screen, you know?
We're not going to do that.
We're not going to do that, but just imagine it in your head, all lowercase. It's just very visually appealing, too. The P and the L sort of... And we wonder how these get to be 8 minutes. Or I do, at least. But what this led to is a lot of blackouts, and two less than attractive dates. One girl was a brunette I met through Christina. I want to say Christina Temple was her name, but that's probably wrong.
I don't think name accuracy means anything.
Anyway, so this girl from a restaurant I work with had a friend, and we went to the Melting Pot, and we're all hanging out. And just me being a lonely, horny, early 20-year-old, I was like, hey, your friend's cute. Also, I was drunk as shit. Turned out this girl was really mean, but I was doing a lot of pills at this time, and I forgot a lot of the time I spent with her until Chris reminded me of it. Like 2 weeks ago, Chris was like, dude, you remember, like, walking along the fucking Birmingham Bridge, claiming you're gonna throw yourself over it? I'm like, no, I don't remember that at all. But that girl, we went to, like, we would, like, go to New Ken and hang out with friends there, and she would always, like, mock me for the way I drove, because I was doing a lot of mild buzzed driving, which is drunk driving. Not defending it, not even saying it to say I'm cool, but she would...
Buzz surgery is as bad as
right?
drunk surgery.
Children's Hospital, fully endorsed by Constructs Nunchucks. And she was mean, and she didn't give it up, and she was just nasty, and, like, I would play my songs for her. I was in a really, like, fertile, creative period at that time. I can't imagine why, but I was, and I would share songs with her, and she would mock them and say, like, well, that's a shitty song, that's a shitty premise for a song. I'm like, got no breaks, all shorts. The other girl, I'm pretty sure was a virgin when I met her, and I met her at a Sweet Icing show, and I spent a couple nights with her, and I'm pretty sure I took her virginity because she latched onto me super heavy, like, actually, like, stalked outside my apartment, and would call my phone, and to the point where I would have Chris answer for me, and basically, like, I had to tell her to stop seeing me, that the reason we had had sex is because I had been doing pills and drinking. But, like, there were all these incidents filtered in between, like, going down to my friend's house, getting pills, taking them, and sitting outside with this girl who all of my friends were like, Ian, she's really not attractive. Like, my friends no friends ever say that to anyone. But, so when your friends start saying that, like, dude, she's really unattractive, you know you're dipping in something wrong. So I was drinking heavily. I was probably like 24 is probably the right age. Dipping in some really bad shit. And that's probably, like, you may or may not have heard about other drug use of mine, but Ryan, as you're probably the only one watching this, you know, like, that's my pill experience, and it really clouded my judgment and made me gravitate towards uninteresting, unattractive females. If you want to know about my experience with unattractive, uninteresting males, stay tuned for further nostalgias.